Well, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your one and only host,
The Cosmic Jedi. Welcome back to my channel.
Today I just want to talk about this little nugget on the screen you're watching here. I'm going to use this thumbnail as the whole video, I guess. But I'm intrigued about this little reveal or Easter egg. No, this isn't an Easter egg. This is like a little reveal teaser. Or let's just call it a teaser then. I love the Ghostbusters franchise and series. There was a time when they released a new darker version cartoon. I can't remember what channel this was normally played on, but I really, really loved that series. And I'm hoping that with the way this poster or teaser image is looking, they're going to make it more darker. I think if you do a darker Ghostbusters movie, I think it'll work. Pure horror, not gory horror, but scary horror. And maybe if you want, saying you want to stick to the old school funny slapstick comedy, you could, but if you want to literally stick to what the name implies, a team of men or women fighting ghosts and demons and dark entities, imagine throwing the Ghostbusters into the world of like Pope's Exorcism or Evil Dead series or Freddy Krueger, or dealing with things like Chucky, creatures like Lovecraft Country. They could literally do some great stuff if they really want to say, you know what, we appreciate our OG fans, but we want to take the Ghostbusters series into a dark, gritty realm and more like higher stakes. Like I feel do a good trilogy of the Ghostbusters, and by the nature of their job, you would have to change the roster of the characters like every 2 movies or so, because you can't have 4 people or 6 people go into a world where you're fighting seen and unseen entities that aren't human and always survive. I think you should always lose 1 or 2, because if you make it dark, you're bound to lose 1 or 2 guys, if not three members of the team. And just like the Avengers, in the comics, I know sometimes some characters die, or they leave the team and come back and so on and so forth, or even characters that die, they find ways to resurrect them. But I think you can really I think you can play off the harsh, true nature of fighting, like I said, dark entities, demons, and even sometimes we have 1 or 2 of the Ghostbusters get possessed by the demons they're fighting or spirits they're trying to vanquish, and then have a tough decision to make. Where do you kill the your teammate being possessed to save the world? Dude, I think they can really do something with a dark Ghostbusters. I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to it ever since they did a darker version of the cartoon. I was like, you know what, this needs to be a movie, because I think it'll work well. You find really good actors, young and older actors, and combine them. Not too young. You don't want that childish gimmicky nonsense. Imagine Ghostbusters in the world of Poltergeist. That'll be so dope. I think it's got serious potential. I think they've got a winner in their hands here. If they go dark though, if they take it to a dark dimension, a dark realm thing, or what if they have a post-apocalyptic thing as well? Like in the first and second movie, they're fighting against a particular demon master, or I don't know, Satan or hell. Oh shoot, imagine the Ghostbusters in a reality like where Hellboy exists and demons have taken over. How does the world look after demons are messing around with a full city or 2 cities, or maybe half of a country? What does that look like? Like maybe then you get the army involved and the army can't really do stuff. Imagine zombies and maybe like hell walkers. Dude, they could do a lot with this one, man. They could really, really do a lot with this one. So I'm hoping it's going to a dark realm, that they're taking it to a darker situation. I don't know anything else about this Easter egg, or I keep calling it Easter egg, this teaser. I don't know what actors they have in mind. I don't know anything about scripts, ideas, any themes or anything, but just the way the logo looks, I'm like, okay, cool. I think they're about to do some big boy stuff, and it's going to be a little more scarier. Like imagine all the awesome classic horror movies you've seen, and then meld them with the Ghostbusters, like in a real, reality, not reality based, but just as the name states, Ghostbusters, and you're tackling demons and like real entities that can cause real damage. Like they can, like Evil Dead Rise, the Boogeyman. Imagine Ghostbusters. Maybe they could do that. They could do like Ghostbusters attacking or fighting off very well popular known horror movie characters we've grown up with. The Exorcist, things like that. I don't know why my brain is drawing a blank on different horror movies I've seen. The Grudge, The Ring. Oh, dude. Even like I recently saw the Pope's Exorcist, and that was a very scary. Maybe like even the Last Days, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Devil's Advocate. I think there's a great potential if they make the Ghostbusters series a dark movie, and then you're dealing with malevolent entities that can kill, not might kill, or too much comedy where the stakes aren't high, but they decimate half of a city, half of a state. Make it gritty. Family members are losing their loved ones. children are being possessed. So yeah, let me know what you guys feel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you agree with them taking it to a darker, making the Ghostbusters a darker thing, darker story, or just the same old, slapstick comedy, funny, just a little scary, but mainly happy ending stuff. If they do a trilogy, I think the third movie should end with half of the world being decimated by demons. And then how do you recover the world from demons and monsters? How do you even know how to defeat certain monsters? Do you start partaking in spells? What if some of the Ghostbusters members are into voodoo, different kind of magic? What if it's something that went wrong? Maybe some Freemasons or Illuminati or occult people were, doing something and it went wrong, or someone who's immortal and has lived amongst humans for a while, instead of partaking in little rituals and sacrifices to unlock a particular broken seal. Dude, man, especially if anyone has seen The Pope's Exorcist, they could take from the element of that movie and make a great dark Ghostbusters movie. Or series, I guess, or trilogy. Even the Harry Potter series, as much as that was for children and adults, there was still some dark elements in that movie, and in those movies, still some real dark elements, and I feel they could have gone darker as well. So I don't see why they can't do it with Ghostbusters. But anyways, like I said, you guys let me know what you feel. I don't know what actors or actresses are attached to this, or any director or directors, any writers. I don't know what they're taking from, where, what's the resources they're drawing from, but my fingers are crossed, man. I just hope they make it darker. Just by the logo alone, logo looks like it's going to be a darker theme. I hope they go that route. And some humor, yes. I'm not saying no comedy, but don't let the comedy overtake the darkness or the grittiness or the reality of it. But anyway, I have been your one and only host, ladies and gentlemen,
the Cosmic Jedi, signing out.